So sometimes so-called success is not watching your child get chosen for anything. No, not even in Hollywood. Sometimes it's just realizing that your child has the freedom to choose something else, whatever that may be. In my case, I wish I'd become a cartoonist, not an actor. I'm not complaining. Residuals. Anyway, so then okay. So they drive my son to this location in Beverly Hills where they're supposed, he and Khloe Kardashian on their like whatever, like Make a Wish Foundation thing. He's somebody's niece, nephew, whatever. So they're all in Beverly Hills, shopping, going into toy stores, coming out. Ha ha, Khloe Kardashian has to carry my son's toys. Like, she's walking down the street with this gigantic giraffe and bags of his toys and clothes. I guess that's, I don't know, whatever. It was like a subplot of, the reality that was going on. So they whisk my son off with no guardian, and we're just told to meet them in Beverly Hills. So I am panic stricken, of course, because my son has no guardian. So I beg this mogul friend of mine for transportation. So he reluctantly gives me his car with his driver, Hanks, and we get to this location in Beverly Hills. By the way, don't add any gory details to this story because I don't play nice and I don't play fair when it comes to my son. Anyway, so they're, lunching now after this like shopping trip. And that's nice, except that like we're still making our way through crowds of paparazzi and like looky-loos. And no one's asking where we are, I mean, again, reality television, I don't know what the rules are. So we're at the bar, we're watching this lunch, right? Boom. Episode ends abruptly. And suddenly there's, all the crew scrambling around like crazy to get everyone within 10 miles a release form. God forbid their face is shown, chowing down on whatever, while Chloe's having lunch with my son. So then, like I said, it ends abruptly, and the episode ends up getting shelved. So it was all for naught. And then no more friend, the mogul, who I met through a blind date when he was selling lady shoes at the Broadway. Anyway, so we're over the whole thing, right? And my son never looked back. Okay, because my son, had like 5 years of dance and like, years of singing, and he ended up being California state champion solo vocalist. So this was, again, freedom to choose, right? And he never looked back. So I guess, well, my son found his own stage. I didn't need to help him, right? And it was not the stage that he was being presented necessarily. But so I guess that's like I feel the greatest gift, that one of them that you can give your children is not opportunities, but the freedom to choose their own opportunities. Anyway, thanks for putting up with my papa mumbo jumbo stories, and thanks for your valuable time. I love you. You know that. And until tomorrow, take good care. Bye.